It's quiet.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much ready to go.
Alright. So, the first 15 minutes are probably just going to be you and Dylan.
Okay.
Alright. So, so after everything that happened in the ruins and you guys have finally made your way back, um, Mesh and Maurus kind of walked into the city a little more hastily than everyone else. But as you got towards the adventurers' core, the a large group of guards begin to approach you. Mesh, you would know them because of your background of working with the Adventurers Corps.
Mm-hmm.
That you've had small run-ins with them, just with side jobs and shit. The head guard's name is Vaughn, and he approaches you. Mesh,
Mm-hmm.
uh, he looks over at Malrus. He goes, "Is this Malrus, or I guess Ozark? I guess you've been going by."
Wait, have I?
Remember, you signed yourself in as Ozark?
I actually don't remember this. I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't care. When you were putting names to go up to the upper Arcana, you used
Oh
the
yeah,
you
yeah,
made the
yeah,
fake
yeah.
ID
Okay.
for Ozark.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember now. Go ahead.
Um, we just have a couple questions with you guys, just security things that we need to go over. It won't take more than maybe a day or two.
Well, then get on with it.
A day
So,
or two. Sorry.
he did fake documents. Oh, as you're pulled in, you guys head into what's now the keep, which wasn't there before. Seleth must have just brought this in. If when you originally came in, it was part of the park that overlooked the active docks that you came through. Um, as you're walking through the giant gates, you kind of notice the guards are a little more heavily armed than they used to be,
Hmm.
and just you see everything's just a little heavier going on. Yeah, don't mind all that. With everything going on with the Infernals lately, we've had to up everything.
Right. That's the only cause for all the armor.
Yeah, we've been having these hellhounds pop in and out. We had one demon, but we were
You
able to
haven't
find.
dealt,
What was what was that? I'm sorry.
you haven't dealt with it yet.
We believe we found the source that's inside the city. That's what most of this questioning is about.
And
We'll
let me guess, you need to send someone more competent in your place.
You're very quiet.
yeah, it's kind of hard, Gary, to hear you.
I know, I'm trying to. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this mic.
Well, that was better.
That's much better.
Yeah, that's because I'm right fucking next to it.
Yeah, it sounds like you got like a lot of static over top. Is what's called your problem.
Is this any better?
That static's yeah, it's better. The static's still there, but we can live with that.
I don't know what the fuck is going on though. So, did you hear the last thing that Mesh said?
I believe you said you need someone more competent.
To send in your place. Yeah, that's right.
You see. Good night. Sorry.
Am I right?
Gary says good night. He said good night. Um. You see as Vaughn's hand just kind of grips the sword a little harder. Because if you. If the church boys can't figure it out, what makes you think anyone else can?
The church boys, you say?
You know them, divine type.
Right. Right. I wouldn't tell them to figure anything out.
As you're walking you start taking this other path, and you come up to this gate, and he swings the gate open, and you notice it's all jail cells. It's nothing personal, but this is where you guys will be staying for tonight.
I don't know. I'm taking this kind of personally.
You have no room to talk, Tiefling. The charges are against you.
Then why do you put me with him?
Well, remember when you were put in charge to make sure they don't get into any more trouble?
What trouble did we get into this time?
I don't know, how about bringing the devil back from the dead? Just sit in this cell. It's not going to be bad. It's just you two
It has
tonight.
nothing to do with us.
Well, him faking his name in paperwork makes it a little inconsistent.
Papers have nothing to do with real life experience.
Just
Tell
mesh.
me like you don't know.
Mesh from just being good friends back in the day. Can you please just be nice and get in the cell?
Can you please give me a good bed to sleep in?
I actually put sheets out for you.
Is there a blanket?
I will send someone down with linens from the castle.
Are the pillows especially comfy?
I have back problem.
Hold on, I'm getting my dice out to roll for how comfy the pillows will be tonight. I rolled a 19. They are pretty fucking comfy.
That's one. These pillows are exquisite.
So, as you guys make
I'll
haste
check
and
my offense then, based on how comfortable the pillows are.
Wait, did you get any pillows?
they brought you down pillows and blankets from the castle because you're not really anything. You can tell that they brought you in on some bogus charges. It's someone up top that's making them do it. But out of respect for you guys, they just kind of raided the castle and stole the royal linens and stuff. So you guys got like a stupid amount of thread count pillows and blankets. So you guys are pretty comfy.
The royal linens we have, yes?
So as the day kind of goes by, nothing happens. None of the guards just kind of come in and check on you. They bring you breakfast and lunch. One comes in. He goes, "We're just having issues with processing the paperwork. I'm sorry." As this is happening, this is the day. The first night was pretty much the night that you got the maps and everything made, Phibian. So today's probably the day that of the concert.
Oh, okay.
We're just having issues tracking down your other keeper. Once he frees up, we'll be able to get everything going with the court hearings. The day goes, and all of a sudden it starts getting dark out. And as it starts to really get dark, you kind of hear that lovely, lovely strum of the guitar as Dixon is standing in the hallway. "Oh, looks like you two really got yourselves into some trouble."
Oh, it's you again, is it?
The church said that the church didn't let me know that you guys were here right away. I've sent letters forward to expedite everything for the court. I don't understand why they've brought us in, or you two at least. They're saying something about malice here.
I like how you say us.
Whatever you guys do gets me in just as much trouble. It's been very weird lately with everything going on. Eh, do you know what an Azamar is?
Should I make a
Make a history check, both
skill?
of you.
Oh,
Oh, you know about them. Dylan, did you want to?
Hasn't.
Nah, I'm just gonna say I don't know.
Hey, oh, Gary, do you actually know what an Azamar is?
No, I don't.
Azamars are like the opposite of tieflings. They are the children of. They're the children of God and angels that
Oh.
they've brought into human forms.
Very good.
Well,
I was gonna say it cracks me up because I actually did know, and I'm just pretending like I don't.
yeah, right. And I actually did know in game, and I actually don't know out.
Yeah.
So they're pretty much they're like a celestial.
Yeah, but yeah, they're basically celestials.
Yeah.
well, as you tell Dixon that you know what it is, he closes his eyes and he begins to open them, and they start glowing gold as the feathers around his eyes start turning gold also. Yes, I might have a little bit knowing more than most on this one. I've been sticking around with you guys after the farm pretty much because of your remarks. Do you know what those brands are?
I do not.
You are all have devil's marks on you, which he can track and talk to you all he wants. I've been intercepting most of them. He got that one dream in where he pulled you all to the moon. I got you all out as quick as I could. It's just been getting hard. And as he's saying this, he reaches up into his plumage up top and he plucks two of his golden feathers. He goes, I don't know how much longer I can stick with you guys. And he asks for you to both stick your hands out of the fence.
I will hesitantly take it.
Well, as you stick your hand out, he takes the feather and wraps it around your finger, and it turns into a golden ring. And you feel that you can kind of just feel that slight burn the mark always has on you fade to nothing.
Now it's a whole new bird. Goddamn celestial energy.
As long as you wear those rings, Velafar won't see you anymore. It should slow down. Have either of you been hearing him talk to you?
Pretty sure I'm just schizophrenic.
Are you thinking that to yourself, or are you talking?
Yeah, that's my inner thought. But I'm gonna answer yes.
Is his child? I imagine this would be a fact. He probably has stronger grip on you than the rest. I must stay near you, but I believe the church is getting ready to pull me. But I can't let that happen. I must go talk to my superiors, but I just wanted to let you know I got you the best lawyer I can for tomorrow.
So why do you have such strong ties to the church?
Well, being the son of the god they all worship, I think they all look up to me a little more than most.
Riding on your father's shoulder.
You just see rage come over Dixon. I am not proud of being an Azamar. I am a proud Kenku, and I made my whole life that way. But there is a time in your life where your father's sins rain down on you. As he looks over at you, Maurus, and it is up to you what you decide to do with them.
And your father's sin being put on you. How has that crafted your character?
You volunteered to take on this new crew. I've nothing to do with that. That's between you and
I'm not
Rigdrick.
asking about the crew. I'm asking about you.
You have had nothing to do with me. I've only assisted you guys.
I have known you for longer than they have.
I know you do. You and Kronk both have known me for years, and I've withheld this information. I apologize. But like I said, I am not proud of it. But friend, just believe me that whatever I always do, I did in your best interest.
Oddly enough, I trust them. I still question it, however.
Do what you may, my friend. But till then, I must make haste and talk to the head of the church.
Just make sure we make it out on the other side. Just as golden as we are now.
I've never heard of the person who's pressing charges. He's one of... fuck. He's one of Selef's men. I don't know why he's so interested in you guys, but it should just blow over. It's all got to be just hot air that he's blowing off.
Then just do me one favor.
Anything, my friend.
If you could, please, find out why he is so interested in us. And send us information concerning that.
Why Seleth is so interested in you?
Absolutely.
I honestly don't know. If Maris, would you know anything? Why this man is so infatuated with you?
I can't recall anything.
Roll me a deception.
Okay. Where? Oh, damn it, where is deception? Damn it, why is it so low? I should have more bonus than this.
Yeah, you should.
Oh. He rolled a 9, so... Dixon looks over and he kind of just squints at you and he goes, I don't have time. I believe you. I will be back. I will see you guys tomorrow in court. And
Give me some good information.
you just see him throw his cloak around. Till tomorrow, my friends. And he just poops away.
Yeah. Until tomorrow.
This trial's complete bullshit. Ozark's just how my name's spelled in Infernal. That's the lie I'm sticking to because nobody else speaks Infernal.
Mesh starts cursing to himself in Draconic.
So I can just imagine you two. One of you is like, Oshnamanala. And the other's just grunting and growling like a fucking dragon. Like, the two guards... I just see the two guards outside like, what the fuck did they bring in?
I mean, that could be like a dual intimidate check right there, just to scare the fuck out of the guards. I mean, like, why not?
Go ahead.
Fuck it, let's do it.
Dylan, roll an intimidation also.
Alright.
The guards rolled a 4.
Oh. I got no bonus, but...
Okay, so pretty much... So well, they rolled a 4. So as the night goes on and you two are muttering, nobody comes to check on you. It's been kind of quiet. Like, the guard shift changed, and you heard them outside the door, but nobody came in. And
in comment, I will shout, guards, I need food.
You hear the door crack open, and a plate slides across the floor in.
Wonderful.
And as quickly as it opened and slid in, the door shut, and you heard the deadbolt just slide in and crack.
Very good. I'm satisfied.
So the night comes on, and you guys all lay down, and as everything continues to just be quiet, it is the next morning, and we're back at Bertha's. It's the morning that we pick up where Fibian had just awakened out of bed, and for some reason there is a bard on their in their guild hall's floor.
Man, I just can't thank you guys enough for letting me in. Like, this has just been the most exciting thing right now.
Whoa, Adam, what happened to your mic?
What happened to it?
You just got a little robot.
That's better now.
He was a little lag spike there on Discord.
Oh yeah, my internet's pretty garbage sometimes, so that'll happen.
It's fun.
But yeah,
You get for
I'm just excited to be here. Also, I noticed you guys are always rolling advantage on your stuff.
It's
you
just
can
how
change that, so you can just press a button to roll whatever you want.
Laziness.
Okay. I'm just, I was looking through all the stuff when you guys were having your chat there, so I thought I'd point it out. You can just change it to like a toggle, and it gives you a whole bar with advantage, normal and disadvantage.
Where's the setting at?
If you go to the gear by spells, in the far left or far right column, it goes roll queries to go advantage toggle.
Yeah. Let me try it out. Oh yeah, I see it pops up at the top.
Yeah, it just looks nicer than, always rolling doubles.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a nice roll.
That was great, though.
Stop wasting your good rolls, boys.
I always have good rolls. I never run out. That's my secret.
Well, and all I know is crunk is crunk.
That'll never change.
Maybe I got the bad one out of the way.
Nope, no you didn't.
No, I want you to cut off more toes.
No, I've already critically fumbled so many times.
All right, new guy. I need your name again.
I'm Adam.
Adam. Okay, Adam.
Yep.
It's
at the bottom
actually
of the screen.
Very good. Well, I can't see that because I can't adjust my. I don't know how to adjust my screen.
hold down Control and never mind. That doesn't work apparently.
I have my character sheet in like the left side of my screen. So it's covering Adam's face. So I will remember Adam now. So
Most of the time, I just pop mine out into a separate window and just minimize it when I don't need it.
That's how I have everyone's.
Yeah.
But all right, Adam, we'll pick right back up where you were thanking Fibian in the hallway.
Shit. All right. I didn't know you could double click it and it'll.
Yeah, you can make it its own separate window. The only thing is when you do that, you can't really update your items and stuff. A lot of times, it's kind of buggy.
No, it's not a separate window. If I double click on the top one, like the name of my sheet is, it'll just disappear like in a translucent little bar.
Yeah.
And I double click it again, and it pops up.
I didn't
So
even
that's
do that.
incredibly convenient. Except now, the problem I'm having is that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 character portraits in my fucking face, which is taking up half of the map.
You can make those smaller.
How?
Click on the gear,
The gear.
chat avatar, and you can change the size to be names only, small pictures, however you want.
Player to be advertised. Small. Oh, that's fucking perfect. You are my favorite person.
But
So, Adam's sitting on the door,
Mm-hmm. I have
Well,
a
I guess-
massive backpack next to me as well that's just got a whole bunch of shit just kind of all over it. There's like a crowbar on the side, pots and pans. It's completely overloaded. Like, over-prepared Boy Scout times 10.
He's a straight up fucking backpacker, like, without any concern for being hindered.
Yeah. He's also just a big old half-orc, right? So, he can haul around quite a bit.
Oh, looks like you're ready to go wherever you're going. Well, I guess have fun.
Well, no, I'm ready to go where we're going. I don't know where that is yet, but man, I'm excited to be there.
Well, I guess we got to see if we can add you to this contract then.
Well, we did last night, didn't we?
Did we?
Bring out your contract.
Yeah, no, I show it to him. It's all nice.
Oh no, I have the master contract, so I go and I pull it out and I take a look.
And as you notice, there's an alert on one of it that's some new writing, and also this obnoxiously long name is added to the bottom of the group, as Baldric C. Brightwater has joined the party.
All right then. Well,
See? Made it all official last night.
And it's signed and certificated by Vivian.
I don't remember any of that. As I'm like rubbing my head because of the hangover.
Yeah, you
Well,
really
I-
got carried away with the drink last night. It was just maybe a little bit too much.
No, I had to celebrate. Yesterday was a good day.
Was my performance really that good?
Your performance was the best I've seen.
Honestly, I can't ask for greater praise than that. I never expected to beat such a skillful master. Maybe I should have my own Bard's College one day, but...
As you two are talking, you hear a bang on the main door that leads into your hall.
Oh,
Well, Mr. New Party member, I'll let you get the door.
all right. I walk up leisurely, open up the door, see what it is.
As the door swings open, you see the world's greatest mustached man as Dashin stands on the other side. Who in the fuck are you?
Hello, I'm Baldric. Nice to meet you.
I must be on the wrong floor.
Well, maybe you're not. Who are you looking for?
My friend Crunk.
Crunk has friends? Well,
He's more of an employee or ex-employee. I'm not too sure. He hardly talks to me anymore. He finds a new party and just doesn't reach out.
well,
Fucking guy.
that's good of you to reach out to old friends like that. You know what? I think right this way. I lead him right to Crunk's room.
As he's following you, he looks down at you, Phoebe, and just kind of shrugs like, "Who the fuck is this?"
I just shrug.
And he waves. He waves you to come over too. As he starts.
I'll go over.
I knock on Crunk's door once we get there.
Who's there?
Crunk.
It is I, Baldric, and some other random person.
But
who I haven't even
you
asked
just
names
see
yet.
Dash and puts his hand on your chest and pushes you all away. Hey, Crunk, get out here now. The bird sent for you.
I will pick up my picture and I will go to the door.
I forgot about your picture.
I just
I
imagine.
didn't forget about my picture.
I just imagine Crunk is. For those who don't know, Crunk had as all the mischief was going down at the Battle of the Bands, one of the artist bards pulled him aside and just started drawing him to keep him distracted as everything was going on.
I'll open the door.
So I just imagine Crunk standing there without pants or shirt on holding this picture.
That's very accurate.
Dashin just shakes his head. Well, Dixon sent for you guys. It seems your friends are having issues with the court. the minor questioning kind of evolved into more.
Do I get a frame out of it?
What in the fuck are you talking? Put that shit down and get to the courthouse over at the castle.
I'll huff. I'll say okay, and I'll just like slam the door in him.
When you guys get there, meet up with Zass. I've commissioned him to help out. He's the Adventure Corps' lawyer.
As he's walking away,
Why are
I'll-
they being held?
I don't. Some Selith's in one of his moods. He's out for blood for something. Farmer Johnson didn't charge any charges for losing the one farm because he did give the property to you guys. He's bummed out that we lost all that acreage, but demon infestations. What can you do about it?
Right.
So
So
we,
what were you saying, Allie?
Oh, I was just saying that as I close the door on him, I'll be like, some people don't appreciate good artwork.
You're absolutely right, Crunk. Some people are just savages.
Are you in Grump's room?
hold on. I feel like you walked in at some point, and the door shut, and it's just Vivian and dashing out in the hallway.
I'm easily confused sometimes, you know? I just end up in the wrong places.
Alright, so at this point, I'm going to officially request from everyone to try to, like, give your character a voice. Because I cannot tell when you are speaking versus when you're...
Makes sense.
So it's kind of like, alright, what is part of the story and what is part of our banter? You know what I mean?
Everything's canon.
That's how
gonna
this
say-
movie thing.
I was gonna say, unless I actually say one of our names first, like ask an out of character question, everything I say is in character. Because like
Yes.
specifically there, I'm like, Allie, did you miss to say something? Things like that. Otherwise, I'm always in character. I'm terrible
Alright.
at doing voices,
But-
so
Sometimes you don't specify when you're asking the DM something and you just speak in your regular voice.
okay, I'll make an effort to say move first.
Yeah, I know for me as well, I can't do voices for
Yeah.
shit. It's just not capable.
I love
I
the
mean,
idea.
like,
I'm just a
all
terrible
right.
voice person.
Here's I don't know what you guys do for work, but I drive a forklift. And I'm constantly moving around on the lift outside all day, and like I fucking play around with voices all day because I'm screaming at the things I'm lifting. So I'm constantly putting myself in a different situation now. I'm constantly like trying to like play my voice in a different way. So like if there was a way that you could get practice that way in like playing your voice in a different way, you might be able to like get pretty good at doing voices.
See what everyone can
Maybe.
do. So, Dashin just shakes his head as the two orcs are now in a room having an orgy together. He as you look up, he strokes his mustache, and as it reaches the end, you swear you see like the light glisten off of it. Well, my lad, good luck with everything with your friends. I've got a lot of paperwork to do with the front line.
Do you want help with the paperwork?
Go save your friends, boy. As,
All right.
As you see him just walk out of the room.
I knock on the door sheepishly. Are you two done yet?
Well, we were just talking about art. It's nothing too crazy.
Yes, come join us. Come look at my painting.
While we're speaking of art, I'd like to try and sneak one of my books onto like her nightstand or something. Oh no.
Oh no.
What did you try to steal?
No, I'm trying to put one of my books onto the nightstand without them knowing.
I noticed.
So you supple you're trying to open up your bag of book holding, and you just fumble out one of your copies.
Oh no, how did this end up here? Well, touch the floor, 5-second rule. I guess it's yours.
Well, I'm pretty sure
pick it
Crunk wanted. Didn't Crunk really want one?
I don't know. I do not know why people read books. I just use my fists.
Well, I could tell you this is some fine art that I made myself, and I would love for you to have this. You know, just don't tell anyone I gave it to you for free.
Are there pictures?
You know, 2 or 3 or 4. Mainly, it's just knowledge, literature, high quality literature at that.
I'm going to lie, or attempt to lie. I don't know how to read. My father never taught me. Oh. I'm not a good... Yes!
Man, that Oh my God, that's so terrible to hear. I'm sorry. This must just be an insult to you. I'll take the book back. I'm sorry about that.
It's okay, my father was dumb.
Do I hear it? No, I don't hear it. That's too bad. I had something to say.
You
Wow.
All the critical fails.
as you turn around to listen, the window's a little too open and the sun's coming right in. You're like, oh, my eyes! I don't know why I can't hear. It was the weirdest thing ever.
Oh, my eyes! Everyone, I can't hear.
That's really too bad. I was gonna tell Adam's character that he could teach you how to read. All right.
Are you guys gonna head to the courthouse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. As everything kind of goes, you guys walk outside. You kind of slept in quite a bit with all the drinking you did the night before. All the forges are fired up. The city's kind of bustling. You're walking right down the main drag for the crafting district. You were really hoping the food stands that Dixon took you to the day before had moved on over, but it's just nothing but the blacksmiths all hitting their hammers all day. You come walking up to the large gates. The guards go over your contracts, kind of usher you in and point you in the right direction. As you come through the gates, it's daylight at this point, and the gardens are huge in this place. They almost look like mazes to your right and left. You could tell the old parks were still here, and they just dropped the castle right in the middle of it. Just flowers everywhere, and it's springtime, so everything just smells fresh. And it just leads you up into the courthouse. And as you walk in, it's pretty empty in there. It's just two guards, and just a whole bunch of seats are open. And you just wander up and take a seat up at the front. The gate's locked, and it just says the defendant side. Imagine any of you can actually read that to sit there.
I don't even wait patiently. I just go to the person at the desk, or the whoever is obviously in charge of the entrance area.
As you look, there's a high elven woman sitting there doing some paperwork. She's just filing away. Oh, wait. Hello.
Oh, hi. I am here for our companions. I've been told that they're here. We've been summoned by Dixon the Bard.
Oh, Dixon's so sweet. He was here last night. He put in a couple requests. He should be back later. So you're here for the Malrus case.
What case? We were just told to come pick him up.
No, we have a case going on right now between Malrus versus the Celis Corporation.
That's odd.
Yeah,
In regards to...
in all honesty, sweetheart, I don't even know.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you a question. Like, they brought us in just on like a paperwork, right? Like just the false name is what the charges is.
Yeah, you're.
Okay.
But there's a lawyer here that's been, from what you're gathering, who is really pushing to get charges pressed on you, and she's just throwing anything that'll stick, is what Dixon was trying to tell you the night before.
Yeah, I was just making sure I understood.
Yeah, so when the guards brought you in, it was over your falsified paperwork. And then this lawyer just won't lift. So,
Did Dixon say where he was going?
No, he talked to the two defendants and hurried out.
Well, I guess I would like to talk to them, or we would like to talk to them.
I'll see what what's going on. If they let you back, if you don't mind, just grab a seat up front, and we'll get everything going from there.
Sure.
Hopefully I move you over to the right one.
Ooh, that's fancy.
Ooh.
I figured I'd throw this one down real quick. So you guys all come in, and and Crunk is always fucking. I don't know why Crunk isn't working right now. I'm having issues with him.
He's too preoccupied with the majesticness of his picture.
Oh.
Oh, I can move Adam's character, but not mine.
Can Adam move Adam's character? Yeah, Adam's got one of the ones at work.
You should make Adam's portrait slightly smaller when you're done fixing the other things.
I kind of just brought this up for the map, but
Oh, okay.
We'll be using this. I have a whole nother page for it that's all set up with other shit, but I just figured I'd let this go. As you guys are walking in, you see Mesh and Malrus let out in chains and are sat up front.
Do we have the fancy like leg chains too? Like we're extra dangerous.
Actually, you roll me a perception check. Mesh and Malrus. Gary's just Mesh is just kind of all disgruntled because he's got nothing to do with this. He can't believe what he signed up for.
Damn. Great.
Dylan, you kind of noticed they didn't even really latch your chains. You could tell that they're just half-assing you guys.
I'm actually secretly disappointed.
As you sit there, and you guys sit down, there's not going to be characters enough for everything that I'm going to fill up. The room fills. You see a cloaked figure sit down at the table across from you guys. You guys really... Ooh, this one's better. A cloaked figure and a royal sit down at the other table.
Oh.
And as everyone files in, one of the guards, please stand for Judge Amart. As he begins to walk in. He sits at his chair and he tells everyone, he goes, just give me another 5 minutes. I really got to go over this paperwork. And he kind of summons up the other well-dressed person who's sitting with the cloaked figure. I don't know if you guys want to try talking behind you or what's going on. But as of right now, you guys don't have a lawyer.
In retro, as the guard says to stand for the judge, Mesh stands and then sits.
Like I said, the guards are more on your side than anything. They think this is stupid.
Well, Mesh is trying to make by standing and then immediately sitting.
Let me roll something real quick. The judge didn't even notice. He's so preoccupied. No one really.
Well, I'll start whispering to the two there. So, what's going on?
Roll a stealth check for your whispering. Alright, go ahead.
Yeah. So what's going on? Why are you guys all tied up and stuff?
They think I'm part of this half-fiend's misdemeanors.
Well, technically you are. That's beside the point. Why are you here?
It's just some paperwork errors.
So, do I see that his things are partially unlocked too, or do they look they're done up proper?
It's not enough that you would notice. It's like they're still clicked once, but if
Oh, okay.
he knows from being a thief the inner workings. If he just pulls apart real fast, they'll just drop right off.
Okay.
They're like dummy locked.
I don't know. That's a lot of stuff attached to you guys for a paperwork error.
Look, remember the whole deal with the permits. These people take paperwork very seriously.
Though it may be a clerical, it seems though they're taking far extreme measures.
Mesh, give me a perception check. In Malrus.
Absolutely.
Did you say me too?
Yeah.
So,
You two notice an old half-orc aimlessly wandering around in the courtroom.
aimlessly wandering around in the courtroom.
Yeah, he's walking around looking under the chairs. I imagine he wasn't sitting with the group, so that's all I could imagine he was doing.
Well, considering Mesh has much more pressing matters to tend to, Mesh will not really bat an eye.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shake my head, mumble. I remember when the courts had dignity.
If anything, the best Mesh could muster is a half-assed dragon snarl, and then turn away.
As you guys are bantering, you hear the judge. Excuse me, defendants, do you have any representation?
Someone told me there would be someone.
Yes, we were told we were going to have a defense attorney.
Absolutely.
Oh, hey Moo.
Hmm?
Can I stand up, or not stand up, but tap him on the shoulder, and be like,
Hold
"Hey
on.
guys, can I be your defendant?"
Hey, before you do that, you guys see as this. You hear? Hold on! I'm coming. I'm coming. And as you all look around and you start to look down, a kobold wearing oversized clothes comes running up the hole as his helmet keeps falling over his eyes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm here, Your Honor. It's Zas Liverton.
Zas Liberty.
At your service.
There's him, looking him up and down the little length it would take to look him up and down.
I go and poke my head closer to them. Do you want me to be your defense attorney?
I'm already assigned, guys. I'm sorry. Dixon sent me late. I kind of had to steal someone's clothes to come. Long story. I'll explain later. Oh, hold on, Your Honor. I'm coming up. As he runs to the front of the room, and you just hear as the three of them are talking, and you can see the anger in the other person's tone, that the lawyer's just really screaming at him, but it's muffled for some reason. Like as they all walked up to the judge, you kind of notice a distortion in the in what seems like magic. Like someone cast a cone of silence over them, so you guys can't hear. And the three of them continue to talk, and you see the judge kind of wave them both away, and you just see the guy take big long strides as Zas is taking tiny little steps running. Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Sorry, what?
Just no one let me know till 20 minutes ago that we had a case, and
You showed up around. Didn't
Where are you putting that?
Oh God.
The worst case is fucking he's got the same spell he's gonna cast later too. But where did you throw it at him? You're not talking at him. Still quiet. Nothing? No? Clicked on it by mistake? As the helmet slides down Zaz's face again, he pushes it back up. Okay. Maris, they're saying they're trying to get you on grand arson and theft.
That's not what I was told.
I know, but it's Celeste, and it's a real weird legal zone that he's trying to touch on, because all the crimes happened back on the other continent. So I don't know if it carries here. The laws are different. That's how I'm gonna spin this. But they're saying you stole a book and burnt down a library.
Look, that never happened.
Mesh holds his tongue.
I don't think these guys even tell tieflings apart. This is just racism.
Roll of deception.
Oh, God damn it.
I'll roll. Maybe there's a chance that he rolls a 1, too.
1. Yeah.
Natural 20. Hey!
Close enough.
I gave him lawyer stats. He's got like 1 strength.
Also, yeah, look at that fucking bonus.
He looks at you. Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm. It makes it harder when you lie to me. Mr. Mesh, they really don't have anything on you. They, they don't know why they even have you chained up. Actually, as he's kind of glares at you, he goes, "Can you pull your arms apart real fast? Give me a athletics check." Gare.
Is everyone dying?
As you go and you go to flex apart, you actually hear the chains click and lock in. And one of the guards looks over and goes, uh-oh. I don't think I brought the keys. You see the guard run over and he undoes your feet real quick and he goes up to your hands and he plays with them and he's like, sorry, bud. I'll get the keys. And the guard...
This guard in the face. Mesh stares this guard in the face. What was that all about? As he seconds a glance towards Obold's defendant.
Dylan, you gonna drop your chains or you gonna leave them on? Cause you know. You gonna show Gary how it really is?
I'm debating it. Also, I kind of want to use sleight of hand to do it, but...
Go ahead.
Do it. Roll it, man.
Alright. Oh, good thing I got such a huge bonus.
I know.
It's not good. It's not bad.
Yeah. You do it. You go to like finesse slide your hands out and all that, and it gets a little stuck, and you finally pull it all the way out. But you get all the way out of your chains, and they drop to the ground. Yeah. See, they don't even think you did it, and you hear from the other table as the other guard yells, or not the guard, the lawyer yells, "They're escaping! They're escaping!" And the guard who lost the key goes, "No, I dropped them. They're not doing anything wrong. Actually, Your Honor, I gotta run back to my booth real quick. Do you mind?" And the judge just kind of flags it off. He goes, "Go ahead, bud. Just go get the keys. I understand. This is utter. I'm ready to throw this case out." And the other lawyer stands up as he with the cloak figure. He goes, "If you throw this case out now, the Self Corporation will pull all of its assets from Belavesh." And the judge just gets pale white. He goes, "You're going to pull that card." He goes, "This man assaulted my client, burnt down his property, escaped to this new world, and came under false pretenses to join the Adventure Corps. He probably summoned that demon from the farm, and I plan to see him live in jail for the rest of his life."
I stand up and I yell, "Objection!"
Roll an intimidation.
I will aid.
Intimidation.
Aid.
Yeah.
Aid.
Yes.
That wasn't good enough for an aid.
Mm-mm. So, as you stand up and scream at protection, the lawyer turns and looks at you, and he yells right back, "Sit your ass down!"
Did it work?
No, it did not.
Okay.
So he rolled a
Crunk.
19.
Down before you get pulled up there too.
But he's lying. We know it was the elf that caused the demons.
We know about that one too, and we looked into it. We have great discretion. It was the white tiefling over there.
It was the elf, and I just look with a blank face.
The hooded creature, or the hooded figure, leans in and whispers into the ear, "Enough of this talk." He goes, who's unless you have someone worthy of our time to talk to that will defend you, we don't want to hear any of it. And as he finishes,
Mesh will stand.
what's Mesh gonna do?
Mesh will stand.
All right, what happens when you stand?
And will say the same thing that Crunk said
Objection.
about the elf being like the benefactor of that whole situation.
And I can prove that my guys aren't lying, as you see Zast take one step forward, and he cast Zone of Truth into the area, and you just notice everything begins to trickle, and it's like a blue sparkles kind of float around, and the area is brightened up. He goes, "This is my Zone of Truth. It's my specialty. If no one has ever lied in it, it's gotten all of us out of trouble before. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not any good at this. I'm trying. Tell us what really happened at the tree that day."
Tree that day. Wait. Now I'm thinking, what actually happened?
You showed up. Elf was possessed. Devil came out.
Right, the elf was possessed. The devil came and something about a tree burning.
As you're trying to give me a performance.
Performance?
Mm-hmm. As you're trying to tell this tale.
Okay.
As you're spinning this tale, the other lawyers really looking into it, the judge and the three people sitting in the as the jury all start really getting into this story. You just begin to hear it. As once again, the doors swing open. And here comes Dixon right up the middle of the hall as he wanders up. And as he gets up to you, Crunk, he stops at the barrier and hands you his guitar. "Hold this, they won't let it through." And he walks up next to Zast and he goes, "Thanks for holding out as long as you could. I'm sorry, but I got what we needed." And he peeks over at the other lawyer. He goes, "You have questions, you ask me. As is head of the Bard School of Feathers, I've come to, well, lay down how everything really went." And you see the hooded figure just kind of start to shake. Like, it almost looks like it's in anger. And you see a white fist just kind of clench out from underneath of the robes and pull back in. And the judge goes, "Dixon, just get up here so we can get out of here." As Dixon makes his way up and sits at the table, the hooded figure starts walking up with the lawyer. And as the lawyer gets to the side, you see the hooded figure drop its cloak, and it's another white female tiefling. And she throws back the vest. She goes, "We were wondering when you were going to show up. If we harassed them long enough, we knew you'd be here." What is this? As a green fire begins to erupt around Dixon. He goes, "Thanks for losing the guitar so fast." And everyone roll me a perception.
The end of Dixon. Oh no.
You hear a odd chant come across the room, and just a voice rips at the back of your head. Just, you've heard it somewhere. As this infernal just begins, you hear it, Maurus, as it's saying, "Come, my dogs, come." And you watch as the lawyer just gets down on the all four and just dives onto the prosecutor, and you see these hellhounds just start popping up and coming out of nowhere, and a familiar voice comes walking out of the hall, holding their hand up as the green flame continues around Dixon. As Zach comes walking down the hall. "Well, Dixon, you've been a real trouble for me lately. Velifar has not enjoyed your interruptions with the talks with his son," as he looks over at Maurus. "So we figured this would be a good way to get you out of the picture. How do you like my dogs?" And the white tiefling stands in front of him because your dogs, they're my dogs. My dad gave them to me to slay my brother. As this white tiefling looks back at you, Maurus, and you see these 2 chains come piling out of her sleeves and start wrapping up Dixon. "Well, we really must be going. Doggies, do what you do best." And as quick as they were all here, the 3 of them walk out that side door, carrying Dixon all chained up.
Damn it! I was gonna throw a dagger, man.
I'll give you.
Throw it.
I'll give you a chance. Go ahead.
I don't know if they do anything, but I'm totally gonna try it. I don't even remember what to roll for that.
Just
Is
it
it
would
just
be
a regular attack?
ranged attack. So dexterity you can use as a finesse weapon. So I would say just roll it as a finesse with your dexterity to hit.
Also, do I even have my weapons? I was in jail.
the guys really didn't care. You have everything.
Okay.
I'm telling you, they didn't even.
Man, they did not care at all.
They all know.
Dude, they fucking gave us like good beds and pillows and blankets. Really?
All right, so you just want me to like roll it as a regular attack then? Since
Just
it's a finesse weapon anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm totally throwing it after that. The other white tiefling.
The white tiefling. As the white tiefling's walking out, and you can tell she's focusing on keeping the chains going. Roll damage. You watch as it pierces into her arm and digs in, and she turns. She goes, "Brother, as much as I'm ready to kill you, not yet." And they walk out. And you have a whole bunch of doggies that want to play with you right now. Everyone roll initiative.
Hey, there we go.
Oh, I didn't click on me.
Ah, shit.
Looks like we're having dog meat for dinner.
Wait, I can't select my character.
Hold on 1 second. And Maurus should be good, right? Yep, Maurus is always good. Cool.
And once again, all my rolls are only good for combat.
Hey, that's fine though.
I gotta fix all these. They all didn't fucking come in right. Alright, 15. Did you roll your initiative, Adam? Yes, you did. Alright, cool. Sending. Alright, who are we missing off the board? And as everything goes, you guys kind of just see Zaz like, I can't fight, I can't fight, I can't fight, I can't fight, and he just starts sprinting towards the door.
Pussy.
Please still be alive.
I'll be alive to see you again someday.
You sound like Batman.
You know,
I'm sorry, Gary.
I tried to put on my best dragon voice, but in another campaign I played, like I put on the Batman voice because I did not give a fuck about the character I was playing, and that was just one of the voices I played. Yes, yes, of course, all the time. Batman is where. So like. That's kind of like transcended into like my dragon voice
Okay.
because that's the only thing I have to go on. I'm really trying.
Sorry,
Yeah,
just
like-
getting initiatives together.
Well, I like the Batman dragon voice.
Then I'll keep the Batman dragon voice. I mean, I think it actually like Batman should be a dragon, a black dragon, spewing vats of fucking acid at everyone.
That would be cool.
That
So,
would be
Batman has bat breath. He spews bats.
Batman has bat breath.
so right now, just
Not to say
remember,
that Batman has bad breath.
right now you have, you're holding Dixon's guitar.
Oh, that's right. I am holding Dixon's guitar.
That is fucking bad. Okay. I'm gonna turn off the grid. Go by the grid that's on the pre-made map, and they're 10. I'm gonna say that they're. Yeah, they're 5 foot a square. Because it just works out weird the other way. Okay, there we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. Yeah, that'll work out for me.
Can you put me in the initiative?
You are number 2. It's not showing you as the second person in the initiative? No, it is
I
not.
rolled a 12.
Oh, you rolled a 12?
Oh, I'm number 2 because I rolled 15.
You will be after. Alright, let me fix him then if he's...
I'm
Who's
confused.
missing out of it? Sorry, I'm jumping onto the other one. For some reason, I get one list.
I am.
So, you're
I'm
missing.
missing.
Alright, let me re-add you, because I have you on here. It just fucking...
Do you want me to just roll it again?
Yeah,
for it?
go
So
ahead.
you don't have to worry about it?
You roll again, and Mesh roll again.
Oh, I'm like in the bottom now.
I'll fix
Okay.
it. That's fine, I can...
Hey, cool. That was better.
Alright, everyone's on there now, right?
I see myself. Yes.
Okay, excellent. Okay, whoa, what the fuck? Do you see 65 giant crunks on your guys' screen?
No.
No.
But I kind of want to see 65 crunks on the screen.
On the stream, there's just a bunch of crunks like sitting down by the right next to Fibian.
Nope, just me.
Yeah, no, I don't see anyone next to Fabio.
All right.
What? I gotta see this.
Eh.
I gotta see it too.
You'll see it if you watch the stream then. When I post it.
I don't know what your Twitch account is. I thought it was NeoCow.
It is it? Hold on. I'll bring it up. It is. And
So it's live on Twitch?
it is now? Did it launch on my Twitch? I have it locally recording. That's what we've been doing.
So, Matt, Allie.
Yeah.
It's not working. Alright, well, when it's on YouTube, we'll watch it. But, go ahead. It's Maurus's turn. After you just threw that dagger, you get to go again. As you see the two hellhounds eaten down on the jury, the one that was the lawyer turns around and looks at you guys. And looks back. So what do you want to do, Mr. Rogue Man?
Are these jury people like already dead or?
Oh yeah, they went right for the throats, but they're just eating.
Okay, so I don't have to worry about saving anybody. Okay, so I'm ducking behind his banister. Stealth.
You rolling a stealth check, you said?
Yes.
Oop,
I was gonna see if I can duck outside.
Alright, Actually, I gotta roll for the whole fucking group. Oh! They all don't see you except for the one in the middle who watched you jump the wall.
Hooray! Okay, also that's pretty much my turn.
I'm sorry, Mesh, but your hands are still restrained. You only have limited motion with them, and
It's on my action anyway. So on my action, I would break them.
well, if this guy really fumbles, you can just hopefully he breaks it for you. He's going to run up, and he is going to use his bite attack. But a 9 misses, right?
On.
Against AC. On you.
Oh, yeah. I wanna double check.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't base
Yeah.
in anyway?
I just
10 minutes, regardless.
just out of habit. So as he runs, this dog jumps on the table and he goes to take a snap at you, and he just misses completely over your head and everything. As you duck back, you're like, holy shit! And as he snaps down, you feel the heat coming out of his mouth. It's almost like he's a fucking furnace just blowing the heat given off by him. And it's Fibian's turn. And Matt, I decided you get half damage on your fire one, you don't get it on the acid.
Oh, that's fine. I was actually going to say half on the main target, but everybody else gets a save for no damage, is what I was going to mention to you.
What happened?
No, I was gonna say the main square I target gets half, or just half damage, full or half, depending on their save. But everybody around gets a general save, and if they pass, they take no damage.
Alright. We'll figure it the rest of the way out.
Okay. I say, turn around, hands straight out, and I'm gonna break those cuffs as I get my acid ready just to pour on top of the chain.
Alright, so when on his turn, if he turns around
On his turn, yeah, I'll prepare to just pour it right on top of the chain to break it.
Are you talking about mesh?
Yes, sorry.
Fantastic.
Alright.
Don't burn my hands. I need them.
Make sure you pull them straight out.
On that, it is now Krunk's turn, and don't forget, Krunk, you're still holding Dixon's guitar, and there's a bard behind you.
I would like to point out that this is a terrible quarry house for letting us have weapons.
What happened?
Right?
I was just saying this is a
Can't
terrible
even carry
quarry
a
house.
pocket knife into most courthouses. They're like swords and fucking a bow and everything.
Vials of acid.
I'll turn around.
This is
To,
small claims court, too. Like, no one here gives a shit.
Anything goes in small claims court.
I love that. I love that I burned down an entire library. It's small claims court.
Well, it was meant to be this way because someone wanted it to be this way, as we have clearly seen.
I mean, hell, the judge let the guards leave to go get keys.
Yeah, right? Come on.
Alright, Krunk, what do you do?
I put my hand up behind me and say, "Hold this," to Adam, for him to grab the guitar, and then I will charge. Well, not charge, but I will go after this, the closest hellhound in front of me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Mm.
And I will attack.
Mm.
With my bastard sword.
Hit. As you come charging around and the dog's trying to snap at Mesh, you get a nice slice into the back of it, and it lets out a howl. And it is now Mesh's turn.
Fuck, I wish fucking might as well. Gonna move there. And breath weapon. That's what. Right?
What's up?
Breath weapon is 1d6.
Yeah, did you turn around to let Fibian melt your chains?
Well,
You had to turn around and present that to him over the wall for him to melt your chains?
I
It's true.
did not realize that. Okay, so yes.
That only takes your bonus action.
Okay, very good. And I will do that. Yes. And
Roll your chain. Your asset. Just yeah, you melt the chains, no problem. Alright, you can do whatever you want, Mesh, as your hands are now free, but you probably have, like, they were loose chains, so just imagine you have 8 links dangling from both arms, as the cuffs are still on.
that's fine. Move there. And then my line of electricity straight ahead to hit the 2. And that is a D6.
Using that dragon breath?
Yes. Pretty sure. I can't remember what it is. D6 or D8?
Is that in the compendium real quick?
It's not, I don't think.
Dragonborn breath. It is you are blue, lightning, dex save. A creature takes 2d6 on a failed save. So your proficiency in it is 8 plus your constitution modifier plus your proficiency bonus. So what does that give you?
What the fuck is on? What's my proficiency bonus?
Your proficiency, I think it's 2.
That's plus 5.
So 13.
Yeah, so let me roll,
2d6 if they fail. How canny are these boys? The one in the back, you swallow back and you just hear the lightning crackle around you, and you come down and your mouth just swings wide open as a bolt of lightning shoots across. It hits the first dog and he yelps as it pierces through him, spooking the second one as he dives out of the way.
so I want to say if they get no damage.
That's what it looked like. It said, I just dropped the page. Hold on. Dragonborn.
It's half damage.
Is it half damage? Alright, so I'll take. As he dives, it just gets his one leg and you hear him yelp. But instead of being focused on the food they were eating, they are now irritated and looking towards Mesh.
Plenty of it. Okay. There's the rest.
And Beldrick, it is now your turn. As you are handed Dixon's guitar, in your head you start hearing this theme start playing, and you just feel more confident about everything. It gives you +2 to your charisma, and +1 to any charisma-based attack. Oh, and +5 to performances as you hold it. He's saying something. I have not heard him in a long ass time.
Adam.
Yeah, I don't hear anything either.
Adam.
You haven't been
Type.
talking for like the last half hour.
Talk.
Hello?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, I had to unplug my mic and put it back in. I could hear you guys, but you couldn't hear all the witty banter I was having.
No,
I was wondering why you were oddly quiet.
Oh shit, that's not me at all. If I'm quiet, there's a problem.
No, we were totally unamused by your witty banner.
Oh shit. Well, I don't know if anyone knew this, but I was asleep in the back. That's, kind of what the idea was. I had a big, day yesterday. I woke up with a guitar in my hand. Fuck that. I don't use those. So I put it on the seat next to me and I pull out my sword and walk right up. Yep.
All right.
Alright, so none of those bonuses I just got done telling you. You have none of them.
Yep.
Nice.
At least
So
he's
I-
honest about it.
I go up to here and I'm going to cast Bane on... here, I'll put the spell up for you. Yeah, I'm going to cast Bane on the 2 left creatures, and then the one closest to Dragonborn.
Charisma saving throws. So what is your... What do I have? What's your spell DC for charisma?
DC 13.
Oh, would have been a DC 15, but someone put the fucking guitar down.
What? It's a guitar. He's not a cowboy. He doesn't need that.
Nat 20, 18, 18. Nope, they...
Goddamn
Hold on.
cowboy.
They have to make what kind of save? Charisma saving throws. What is their charisma? I can imagine they're dogs. It can't be that great, but I don't see it minusing more than 5.
Speaking of, I've always wanted to make a bard, like a Viking bard that beat on his shield, enchanted. Always thought that
Yeah.
was really fun.
They all pass their saving throw.
That is really annoying, but all right.
I-
So
I-
yeah, I just
I rolled
walk
a
up
20.
as far as I can.
I got a nat 20, an 18, and an 18, and they had -2 to charisma.
I think I can make it to this square. I think.
What's your movement?
30.
20, 25. Yep, you're good.
Super. Then that'll be my turn.
Alright. As you're bantering and trying to insult the dog that's eating, it picks its head up and turns around. And as he turns around, he takes a deep inhale and breathes out a wall of fire. So you must take a DC 12 dexterity save. Alright, and you fail. Oh god.
Wow.
66. Alright, we're gonna nerf that
Holy
down a little.
fuck!
Yeah, I was gonna say it's taking 21 damage on a failed save. What the hell?
I mean, that's not the worst thing ever. I was hoping that they'd try, melee attack me because my armor's through the roof. But all right,
You take 11 points of fire damage.
I'll take it.
Sorry, I get lazy and I want to click the spell and then I forget that I nerf them.
Yeah, I was gonna say because 21 damage on a failed save, that's like over half my health in one on the failed.
I mean, the DC is only 12, so
But you still take 21 damage. It's more than half my life.
Well, it actually, that 21 damage, it's just an average number for you to use if you're lazy. Because the actual damage is 66, so it kind of takes the middle ground on it.
You get 36 damage. Like, that would fucking suck.
that is my max health.
That's on the fail.
Now you're only down 25. That's pretty good.
Hey, so,
Dead.
as the old man comes out and just a huge puke of fire just envelops over you.
Ah! Oh my god.
Ah. Oh my god.
And now, the
Oh no!
Oh my god!
the second dog comes charging up towards Mesh out of the crowd and goes to bite him over the railings, and he misses. As he reaches, I gave him disadvantage because he was trying to bite down over you from the top of the jury stand. As he snaps down at you, the heat just emanates off. And the other one will go 5. And they're going to make a orc sandwich over here. As they take a swing.
Yeah.
He jumps down and does a 14. Does a 14 hit?
Where did my thing go?
Good.
I think it does. Oh no, it does not. 15's the magic number.
I was gonna say, if the sorcerer has a 15, then it shouldn't hit the barbarian.
Barbarian's at 15.
Alright, so we go back to the top of the list. Back to Maurus.
So this one's like up a bit, right?
Yeah, he's just up a hair. He's like probably about 2 foot over top of Mesh right now.
Mm-hmm.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, I think I was gonna shoot with my bow anyway, instead of trying to like move up beside him. Well, clicked the wrong thing, but
Good thing you did.
it's the same. It's the same like roll and everything bonus. So
I'll let you roll it again. It's okay. As you fire and you aim up, it zings over the railing high and hits the wall behind him, and the arrow sticks and shatters.
Well, thank God you didn't break your bow.
right.
as Krunk took that slash at the first dog, he turns around and glares, and he goes in for a bite. Ooh, 23 hits. So he chomps
Only
down.
a little bit.
He comes in and he goes and he takes a giant chomp out of your shoulder as he's still standing on the table. And he will hit for... That's actually... Oh, I forgot about that part.
That's never a good sign when the DM says I forgot.
Yeah, we're not
Holy
using this.
shit.
Yeah, we're not using those numbers. That's what I forgot. I just wanted a good laugh.
When we all think we're dying, that's when the GM has a good laugh.
He still rolls pretty fucking good though. He rolled max damage, which is 11, 15 damage. Which you take full because you're not raging or anything.
Nope. But I will be now, because that hurt.
It's a good idea.
Well, I don't like to just go, like, rage full. I mean, I feel like my character would probably rage if something happened to make me rage.
I don't know. Angry demon puppies. Rage off
They
the
just
bat.
stole your burb.
Yeah, they stole your friend.
True.
And it is Vivian's turn.
Is the judge alive?
He's sitting up there. He's just going,
Judge is in cahoots.
No, you can see he's got a little bit of fear in him, but he's just not doing anything.
Okay.
Bang his gavel down, saying order in the court.
This guy's not even wearing the proper judge attire. He kind of just walked in. He has a staff. He doesn't even have his javel. He just kind of said, fuck it. It's small claims.
People are in terrible positions. I guess I'm going to toss a vial of acid in that square.
Alright. And what's my DC save?
13. I think I'm still 13.
On con?
No, 14.
14 on con?
Dex.
Dex. Oh, they're very dexy. Nah, they're not that dexy. He rolled a 3. Ooh!
Oh, 10 damage.
Melt.
Oh,
Melt that
6.
boy.
Why does it say 6 plus 4? But the red is... Yeah, 10 damage.
No, it's
Oh,
rolling
it's
the
giving me
crit.
damage for both. Okay, so 3 damage then is the one on the left.
So it just takes a 3?
Yeah.
No. Well, you should... There's nothing for the acid... Alright, 3. So he takes 3 damage.
It's just a general flat damage amount, but it's an acid type it's acid type damage. Yeah. I can't wait to level, so I do 3d6 instead of 2d6. I'm kind of outclassed damage-wise.
Alright, so it is now Krunk's turn. If
Yes! I'm going to rage. Roar.
Grr.
And the guy that's in front of me that's chilling on the bench there, I'm going to attack with my bastard sword. Rage. Oh, god damn it.
Oh, god damn it.
At least you're raging.
No, that's worse.
That totally helps.
Don't you do less damage to yourself?
Yeah, you have resistance to damage, so if you hit yourself, you don't do as much.
I'll roll for severity. Actually, it's not even fun anymore. It's like every time.
A big purple D6.
Don't be rolling damage yet. Alright, high or low? I'll let you pick right now. What do you want to do?
Low.
You want to go low? Then you work.
Low.
It's good. I rolled a 98 then. So, pretty much, you go to fumble, and you swing, and he sidesteps, and it just digs into the table, and he goes to bite your hand just to make you let go. But for the life of you, you're able to hold on. You only take 3 points of damage from his bite.
Whew.
But you still hold on to the sword.
Yes.
It's only because I rolled a 98. If you had told me high, you were about to get fucked.
Yes, low. The power of low numbers. Ah. And I will remain in a orc sandwich with the puppies.
Mesh.
Okay, twin spell magic missile, just fucker in front of it. Yeah.
Let's see, because that usually fucks somebody's day up.
More often than not, yeah. Alright, here we go.
As the dog's reaching over and he's going to snap at you, you stick your hand up. You stick your hand up, and as his mouth opens, you open the palm, and you just push, and you just hear all your missiles just boom, 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 and just that, you can hear the kinetic just hitting him in the back of the throat as he gets thrown backwards from everything, and just he stumbles back, his head kicks up, and you just see blood just start pouring down, but you hear him still going.
And that was your turn.
Baldric, if you remember that you're here.
Well, I'm just really excited to be part of a fight, you know? It's been so long. That's why I just rushed straight into this. I guess I'll go to this one and just attack with my sword.
Him. Just as you come running up on the one that's engaged with, Krunk, you feel valor. You remember in your book all the great things that you once did, or well, you think you once did, you can't truly remember. But it just feels natural as you come down with the sword and you take a nice gouge out of the top of his hind leg. The dog screams in pain. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I'd just like to say, I don't need no damn guitar. I can get all the valor I need with just my sword and board. That's it.
Do you have a shield?
Yeah, I got fucking high armor too. Breastplate, shield. I got 18 AC.
Wait, what kind
I'm a Bard of Valor.
of shield do you have?
A heavy, like, steel shield?
Oh shit! Like,
Yeah.
that's not fucking around. It's not a board. It's a fucking board.
The first dog that you ignored that had breathed fire on you claps his mouth shut as the smoke pours and dives forward at you for a bite attack. He swings at you for 23, so I know that hits, right?
Mm-hmm.
As your back's exposed, he comes down and just gnaws into your shoulder, and you just feel a blistering heat as the oven that these mouths produce burns you. Sorry, I'm talking as I look for the dice that I need. That one and that one. and he hits you for 10 points of damage.
It's quiet.
Oh, you didn't. Shit, I missed the button. I was talking that whole time. I wasn't even holding the button down.
Rookie mistake.
What was the last thing I said?
The thing bites me.
As he bites, and the heat giving off just melts into you, it hits for 10 points of damage.
Okay.
As it just burns your shoulder.
I'll get to him in a minute.
Mesh, the one that you shot into his mouth and hit on it, he kind of puts his paws up and leans over and bends down and takes a deep breath and bellows out molten green lava from his mouth. Give me a DC save of dexterity.
Holy fuck. How was that?
You dive to the side. But it comes down and it catches your leg and just it's instant pain. And you're so glad you missed it. You take 4 points of damage.
Or...
And that's making the save.
Otherwise.
And the dog just kind of slumps down onto the railing. And... that was 1, 2. So in last dog feels the pain from the back, but it's focused on Crunk, who seems very well in a pinch with the other dog after missing his swing. He will bite. And a 24 hits, right?
A 20 hits? Is what you said?
24.
Oh, that is way beyond hitting. That's
He rolled a 19.
yeah. That just the base number is already like way above my AC.
He hits for 13 points of damage.
Ouch.
8 of it is negatable, so you'll take half of that, but the rest is fire.
8. Wait, so half of 13, I take half of 13?
No, you take half of 8, and then the other 5 damage you take full because it's fire damage.
So 11 total.
Oh, okay. I can't math very well. My brain breaks when I try to think
Wouldn't
of
it be
numbers.
9?
It should have been 9.
Is it?
Yeah.
8 and 4. Yes.
The total is 13. So
Yeah.
8 is 5. So
It's 9. Just take 9 points of damage.
Okay. I'm a little over half health. Yay!
And we're back up at the top with our main rogue, who brought everyone to court.
hopefully he'll kill everyone.
Alright, so I'm actually just gonna move up now. Because the hell with my bow. Alright, I'm gonna take this one with attacking mesh.
Hits.
What?
Alright. You can stop after. Go ahead. Just roll the damage.
Murdering it.
But you can split your attack to the other person, Dylan.
Too late now.
No, don't do it.
What'd you say?
Don't worry about it. So as you come running up to the stands, you thrust through the railings and just jab into the shoulder, and you just slice straight through. As you pull back to swing your dagger, you lop the head off, and the head starts falling down towards Mesh, and you jab into its rib cage and twist, as it's just blood is fountaining down and out through the railings onto you.
Yes, gratuitous overkill.
That end your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, yeah. Obviously.
You never know with bonus actions. You always gotta ask. So as the dog that bit your hand that was holding your hilt pulls back up and goes for another bite right at your arm that's holding the sword. Grunk. So 18, that hits. Well, he hit you for 5 points of damage, so he actually only hit you for 4.
Perfect.
And that'll end his turn, and it's up to Fibian.
I am gonna try to move to their sneaky like.
You are sneaky, sneaky, sir.
I'm going to toss a vial of acid to there, so it hits the one on the other side of me, or on the other side of Crunk.
All right, go ahead, Dylan. That's how dead you made it.
Okay.
Nice.
So he just needs to make his save.
All the moon runes.
He passes.
Okay. So then, yeah, he doesn't take anything then.
Alright, and now it is Crunk Van getting their ass kicked turn.
I know. I'm the lightning rod of hate, and critical fumbles. So we're
I
good.
gave you advantage on your attacks.
Yay! Well,
Where I'm
since I'm
standing.
still raging, I'm gonna attempt again with my bastard sword. And yay! And I didn't even need the advantage. So that's nice. 13 damage to the one still on the bench.
As you come down, you dig into its shoulder, and it just yelps. But it still just starts snarling out smoke. Mesh, your turn?
Fuck. Alright. Move. Wait. Now, in the jury cabinet,
And we'll talk to your mic.
in the jury cabinet, like, is that a wall right in front of me?
It's railings. Like, I want to say it's up. It's like, it's elevated 3 feet, and then there's probably 3 foot of railing.
So to move past that, what would I have to do? That would be considered difficult terrain, or what?
Take it. Just take It takes 10 squares to climb. Take 10 foot to climb over it.
So 10 foot is there, and then 5 foot there. Let's just stay right there. And I'm going to fuck this little one right here with all of my magical energy. That would be a twin spell magic missile.
My love, my hate, and all of my sorrow.
Boom! Not as good.
Just as you're scaling, you're kind of just running, and you look behind Crunk, and you just kind of start finger crossbowing as you're walking over there, and they just start pelting into the side of the dog, and you just notice it just starts coughing up blood.
The one to the north.
It just starts coughing up a massive amount of blood. It's still up though. It's standing, and it is now Baldric's turn.
Yes. You know what? I'm gonna say to Allie, you look big and strong. You can handle this. I'm gonna give her inspiration.
Thought you were about to tell me you gave me the
The
guitar.
clap.
It doesn't seem like you're doing too great, but I'm sure you'll do fine. In the end, I'm sure it'll work out. And I guess I'll attack the same one that I did before between me and Allie.
As you just stab into,
Oh, nice.
as you stab into it, its body almost goes lifeless. It's just it's puking up blood. It's still standing, but you don't know how. It's almost incoherent.
All
And
right,
after
that's my turn.
watching you do that, its buddy from behind you just goes in for another bite. 15 doesn't hit, right?
Nope.
He goes after letting go, and you charge. He just tries to chomp down on you, but just you're so hard to read. You just move so sporadically. It misses. It's you're just stumbling around like, oh, you're inspired, my lad. And the next one, it's hardly breathing and moving, uses the last bit of its life. It takes a huge deep breath in and just pukes out a massive amount of fire. I need Krunk, Maurus, and Fibian to roll dexterity saves.
Oh, that wasn't a dexterity save. That was just.
I think it's Matt's.
Oh no, I
same.
did do the save. Oh, okay.
I think Matt's the only one who didn't do the save, but I don't think it makes a difference, right? They're the same. Unless you're proficient in dexterity saves. I think you gotta be proficient in it or something.
Me? No, I'm not.
Yeah, so that's the same. So, as he just swallows up and he barfs high, and it kind of just catches the side of your hat as it just flies over top of you. Maurus, just in a mood today. He's fed up with this shit. He got illegally summoned. Lawyers are picking on him, getting accused of light building. He just kind of steps around all the fire, like he ultra instincts through it all. And Fibian, as you look up and the sky just turns green, and you just go, shit. 4, 5, 11 points of damage, and you take 5, Krunk. And that nat 20, and that nat 20, you avoided it all.
I'm kind of sad I avoided it because I had something cool I was going to do, but that works out too.
And that dog, after letting that last breath out, just collapses and dies.
Let's see.
And now he already went. He's dead. It is back to thy ultra instinct Maurus over there.
Yeah, man. Full on Matrix today. Alright, so I guess I'm just going to attack this one in front of me.
I guess I'll just kill this one.
Fine.
No, I'm not.
As you perfect this dodging, and you just come in, and you slide, and you think you're going to get this great attack. Same thing, low or high, your pick.
I'll go with low 2.
Oh, 58. So, as you come, you swing up, and just you didn't have a full grasp on the short sword. So, you know when you go and the sword just starts to slide backwards because you flipped it around backwards. You thought you were going to be cool. You were going full edgelord on this swing, and as it was swinging around, you just overswing, and you just completely stumble, and you lose your bonus attack with the dagger. But you don't lose any weapons or hurt yourself.
Alright, that works.
You're like, shit, and like you're just trying to save the sword that you completely forgot to come around with your second attack.
Also, of course, I would nat 20, then nat 1 right afterwards.
And
How it works.
I only live
Just-
in the extremes.
this dog, this dog's not letting up on Crunk. He's got that blood in his mouth. He loving it. 18, and that'll hit. And
Yeah.
do. So you take 5 points or 8 points of fire and 1 damage of bludgeoning or of the piercing.
Okay.
And that ends his turn, and it is Fibian's turn. Matt?
I am going to go to here to make room for Dylan to get flanking. And I'm going to toss a vial of acid there.
He passes.
That's
that
it
was,
then.
that was the judge's favorite chair.
Now, because of that comment, it is Krunk's turn.
I will again attack with my bastard sword. I don't know if that hits.
It just misses.
Oh,
Well, yeah,
Boo.
yeah, you miss.
okay.
It is Mash's turn.
Cool. Yeah.
Oh. I was so excited. First time Shocking Grass has missed. As you charge up and everything sounds off. So that's saved. You just kind of go to grab him and miss. And your lightning just shocks everything else in the area, but misses him completely. How does that fucking work? Mr. Boldrick?
Well, now I finally have time for this guy. I guess I'll turn around and just start hitting him. Oh no.
As you You go to swing, you notice Mesh's arm going over as he missed his strike, and you just kind of wing the sword high not to bring it back down, and you completely miss too. So it's like a real awkward, like you're all bumping into each other. It's like, oh, excuse me. It's just really awkward at this moment. And
Dude, you totally got in my way, ruined my groove.
And as you're arguing, the
I'm sorry.
Hellhound lunges up, and he misses. And so you're missing, like your sword's touching the ground, so you missed his arm. The Hellhound went to bite and bit high, so his head's over your shoulder, and Mesh's arm is over top of him right now. So you guys are like in a really weird twister position.
We're all dancing so well together.
Mr. Malrus, it is you regained your balance. What do you want to do?
Stab the dog, round 2.
Don't forget, I moved to give you flanking.
Oh, yeah, you did. So, yeah, I'll do that. Shuffle back here, onto this chair. Because that's not awkward.
I just imagine you did a side. Go ahead, roll the attack. Roll it with advantage.
Oh, yeah, well, I'll just roll it again.
Nice.
Not happening today.
As you do your side flip, and you go to try and hit him, as you swing over, and you jumped really high. You're like, holy shit, I didn't know I could jump this high. Hey, you wing it over his back, and go ahead, roll your second attack. As you land in the seat, you jab up and with the dagger and rail it right up this guy's ass. And you just notice it just completely yelp and just lean forward towards Krunk. And it's just, you could tell that one really fucking hurt. And he will continue, even though that slight prick in his ass, he really wants to kill this orc. He's tasted everything. He just wants the glory of the kill. But he's just getting woozy. And he just kind of chomps and steams and staggers a little. And he just stands there. Fabian, it's your turn.
Well, my potions aren't working, so I'm going to shoot him with my crossbow.
That works.
Pew.
For 4 damage.
Huge.
Funk. It just hits him in the side. He just kind of sidesteps. And Krunk,
Yes.
this thing in front of you is really hurting. You can kind of just see it staggering back and forth.
Well, if I don't critically fail my attack, or, just blatantly miss, I might be able to do some damage to it and kill it. Yay!
Swing better.
Yay! I don't know if that's enough to do anything, but
What is your strength modifier? It's only 2.
I think it's +3. It says, yeah, I'm +3 because I'm 17 strength.
Okay, there it is. Alright.
Yeah, 20
plus
plus 3
5.
strength.
So yeah, that is right. So you are doing your +5 damage. Alright. Time with me. Only roll a 3. Alright. As you come in and you slash, you push it onto the table, but it's still not down. It's just whimpering there. Mash, your turn. As you're in this hellfire dance of tango.
Hopefully this time this not miss.
You just, as you're pulling your hand back and you still have it lit from the last time, you make contact, roll damage.
Classic.
But you had discharged so much earlier. It just
That this
It-
one was just little, instead of a, it was more of like a,
it was just a it was like ow. You see the it's just like that was a minor inconvenience.
at the end of the touch, it just puffs in a slight cloud of blues.
Baldric, it is now your turn as this you kind of when you rub your feet on the carpet and you touch something, you kind of felt that on your shoulders. Like, what the fuck was that?
Man, I'm kind of tempted to use vicious mockery, but on him just for that attack. But I won't. I'll use the longsword again, just on the guy. Keep it simple.
Yeah. As you pull it back up from the ground, you get a nice clear shot at his stomach, and you just slash it as you pull it back to yourself.
And I guess for a bonus action, I'll give the Dragonborn inspiration.
How do you inspire him?
I'm sure you can do better next time. I'm sure that was just, a little bit of static you had built up from making your way over here.
Thank you.
And this dog wants to hear nothing. As you hit him in the stomach and he reels back, he's gonna go for a bite attack on you. And it's nothing. As he's pulling back, he tries to catch you with the fangs and just completely misses and backsteps a hair. It is now back up the list to Mr. Maurus.
Alright. So, continuation with the stabbing.
As you sit in your seat.
Yeah, right? So I'm just sitting here.
Oh, you didn't realize you misjudged sitting in the seat, and you go to stab him, and the sword comes up short, and you're like, I don't think anyone saw that. So you lean forward, and you just jab into the back of its leg, and just from the slight jab into its leg, it turns around, and as it turns around, you just slit its throat, and it just bleeds out on the table. He did.
Yeah.
Oh,
As you just lean back in your chair, and I just imagine you go, that's two.
Oh yeah, because I'm definitely keeping score.
I mean, Malorus has been scoring the most kills.
I mean, I'm not actually keeping score, but Malorus is definitely keeping score.
Seems like a jerk thing Malorus would do.
Mr. Fibian?
I reload my crossbow as a move action, and I shoot the one over there.
Go ahead.
Nope.
Well, you're a little rusty at this. The first one wasn't that far away. You're like, shit, I have to fire that far? And as you fire, it wings over him and hits into the pedestal of the judge's chambers, like right underneath of the judge. And you look up at him and he just kind of shrugs, like, eh.
I'm still wondering why the judge is there.
Crunk, it's your turn.
My turn. 5, 10. Can I move here?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And then I will attack. No.
As you come
Man.
running around the corner and you go to swing, you're watching this very weird, like, you don't know what the hell you just walked up on, as these three are all still in a weird ass position that you're like, okay, and you swing, but you really didn't mean it too much. You're like, this is fucking weird. Mesh, it's your turn.
Alright, so what does inspiration give me?
1d4?
It's a D6 on like an attack roll or a skill check or something else.
Yeah, if you roll low, you can use it to add a d6 or whatever you need to do.
So you can roll first, and if you don't like it, you can add that, but you have to add it before the DM tells you the results.
Gotcha. Alright. I like that. So I can't add a d6 to a damage.
No.
Fuck.
Let's
Come
see
on.
if you've recharged.
Come on. Ready. Here we go. Yee!
You don't.
Double.
You don't have it. Like you vomited up you vomited up so much electricity in that nice attack you had that you completely missed and discharged that you could still see in that chair across the way. It's fucking charred from it, and you're just like, you're really running low.
So the breath weapon is a standard action.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there goes that plan. Do anything else
Mr. Belladrick.
except draw a
I
death
attack.
will.
Wow.
There
And-
should be another D8 for damage, I think.
It did. Oh, that's what that plus 14 is.
The fuck?
No, that's only 2D8. I should have 3D8, I think. Or, oh,
Yeah, that's 3d8 because the first one's
Yeah.
1d8 and the
Yep.
other one's 2d8.
It's
That'd be
3D.
your.
oh, okay, I see it now. I had to scroll between the two of them. All right,
Mhm.
cool.
So,
learning.
so just you have a flashback. You're like, holy shit, this is the old church wars. Is that a fucking Templar? And you just dive forward. You're like, die, scum! And the next thing you realize is the Hellhound is on the end of your sword, pierced with its heart sticking out the other side on the tip of your sword. As the body just goes limp and dead.
Fucking stick.
Oh, I stretched my back a little bit because I might have pulled it out of whack there,
Oh, fuck off.
carrying the team on my back. But
Oh, ow, burn. Alright, I see what you're doing.
I think it's time for my afternoon nap, guys.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, by the way, I'm Baldric. You two. I think, I think they mentioned you once or twice on the way over here.
Mentioned who?
You and him. I forgot.
Dylan, do you
Damn,
want to
it
be
had a-
seen? Maurus.
Yeah, the weird looking one.
Says the tap dragon.
I mean, yeah, no, they mentioned you guys. I'm not very good at remembering things, so malpractice.
No, Chris. Maybe.
That's the one.
Yes, that would be it.
Yep. All right. We'll leave it at that. Yeah. Nice to meet you. I'm Baldric. I've been signed on as a new contractor.
A contractor. You build things.
No, I fight things as you've just seen. I carry a wide breadth of experience with me. As a matter of fact, let's even get those wounds looked after. And I'm also going to cure light wounds on Crunk.
As you go to cast that, a staff touches your hand. As the judge
Oh.
comes walking up. Don't worry, my boy. I'll take care of all this for you. And as he taps the floor, you notice just a giant holy symbol takes over the entire courtroom. And he double taps again, and everyone's fully rested.
Hey.
Hey,
Now, could you have done something similar to that, but to banish the dogs?
I could have. But Dixon
That's
always...
what I thought as I walk over and look for Dixon's guitar.
Dixon always
I figure
talks
it's over
so...
here still.
Dixon always talks so highly of his group, so I wanted to see you all in action. Talking about that, you probably should go save him.
Also, I'm just sitting here in my chair smugly thinking I didn't need this healing.
Does any of us really think?
Uh, as you notice, roll me a perception check real quick. Yeah, perception. Malrus.
Oh, Malice.
There's a sheet. There's a little piece of paper sitting on the desk in front of you. It wasn't there a second ago.
Do I notice it with my 4?
You got advantage.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hey, you have 10 instead. Well, good for you.
then I will. Then I will read it.
It is a ticket for you to pay 150 gold for falsifying documents. Found guilty.
Such bullshit. I was how you spell my name in Infernal.
And under description, it says edgy white tiefling. The judge just kind of grins at you. Well, if you all stay here, you won't catch them in time.
Yeah, he's probably right. We should probably go after him and whoever they were.
I mean, I guess I can't do it with my dagger back.
They went out. As you look, the side door's still open and flapping. As you just hear more growls and howling and people screaming from outside.
Do you know what? Maybe we shouldn't. There's a lot of screaming and stuff going on out there. That doesn't sound too great.
Yeah, on second thought, I got a perfectly good dagger right here. I don't need the other one.
Yeah, I left my stuff back at home too. All I got is like my little fanny pack and stuff. Feel really under-equipped.
Wait, where's your home?
I go walk over and just look out the door.
And as you look out the door, you see... the right one?
Ah!
You see this...
It's on fire.
You notice everything's on fire and more hellhounds all gathering around the tavern. Like they're guarding the door. You're seeing this down a little bit into the crafting district, which is through the gate.
Alright, maybe we should help them.
Oh.
Well, there's a lot of...
Probably find Dixon.
Let's do Dixon.
Yeah. That's what I meant. I also meant, kind of help as in stop all this stuff from burning down and all the hellhounds from being on the loose.
They just accused our friend of something he didn't do because they're racist bastards. I think they could burn a little bit.
He did
Finally,
technically
somebody
falsify
believes
his
me.
name.
Finally, someone who's speaking sense.
He did technically falsify his name.
He did get fined for that.
He was found innocent of everything else.
Yes, but then we almost got killed.
And I'm still protesting that. Because nobody can prove otherwise.
Roll me another perception, because I imagine you're still sitting at the desk.
Who, me? Oh.
Dylan, as you look down, there's another sheet of paper with a date for your retrial.
Just sign it with the middle finger and leave it right there.
That's still a signature,
I will never.
As long as it's the middle finger, it don't really matter.
It is technically a signature.
Not if he uses it with his wrong hand.
Yeah, but it's not your signature, so it doesn't fucking matter. Prove
I think the
that.
fat cat wants food.
So you're all sitting in the courthouse. Half the city's burning.
No, I think I'm gonna start going out once I see everything's like burning. That's not okay. You gotta help solve them problems.
So the old man has walked out the door, and he's walking down towards the crafting district.
I'll sigh and I'll follow him because he's an old man and he probably will get lost. He's an old orc past his prime, so I will go and make sure he stays alive.
So it's splitting decisions.
Alright.
So Fabian, Maurus, and Mesh are all still sitting in the courtroom.
I'll follow.
No, I was at the door looking out.
Well, you're still just looking out the door. You didn't leave.
Oh, I thought we were still talking in there. I just gave our fat cat food.
The orcs have left, and it's pretty much just the rest of you sitting in there as the judge is just like staring at you guys like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, no, I'm going out.
Yeah, I suppose I'll go.
Actually,
They
could one
were
of you
getting
pass
paid
me?
for this.
Could one of you pass me that magic guitar?
I thought you're too cool for guitars.
Well, I don't really know how to use it, but I could at least hold on to it.
But you just threw it away last time.
Well, I kind of had my hands full with my sword and shield and hellhounds. I can't quite bash them over the head with a guitar now, can I?
It will surely
That's what I'm afraid you're gonna do.
No, I wouldn't dishonor someone's property like that. I wouldn't try and damage it. I'll just hold on to it for now because I got a couple of spells up my sleeve.
He's a fashion.
Alright, now you can have it.
Could I just like sling it over my back and would it still give me?
It still
benefits?
has the straps. Yeah, it'll give you the benefits. The performance.
Alright.
It only gives you the performance benefits if you use it.
Sounds good.
So you have +2 to charisma for right now, and +1 to your charisma saving throws.
Well, all right. So, what do we know where? Like, oh come on.
Well, what you've noticed is all the hellhounds are gathering around one tavern, and they're dragging living people into them. So you're imagining that's where the center of everything is.
So they're
Well,
going
as soon as I
into
see that-
this one.
Well,
Mhm.
Mesh wants to go find Dixon.
Dixon's probably in there.
Was there any hints of where Dixon had gone?
Right now, the only thing you know is the people who summon the hellhounds have Dixon, and all the hellhounds seem to be centered on one point.
All right, so that's for me. Fuck the burning town. Fucking died.
It's just hard to hear you tonight, man. I'm sorry.
I know it's fucking Mike. I'm like far away from it.
Oh, I just want everyone to roll a perception as you're walking into this town square.
My favorite.
Good job, Matt.
Holy shit!
Good job, group.
This isn't just me.
This is good.
I don't know. Gary's kind of holding us together with this perception thing.
Yeah, that's about it for tonight, anyway.
Alright. So, Gary, you're sitting here in the back as everyone's wandering forward. And whatever orders, whatever. You all are up there. And you see something sprinting around out of the tents. They're all oblivious to it. You see a bunch of small imps charging the group.
much is a bunch?
Right now, you see 3.
Use small. Hmm. Duh, D, D, D. Or some of. Oh, that's that. Oh,
Are you saying anything, bud, or is he just mumbling?
I was just saying. So, can you hear me?
We can right now, yeah.
Okay. Very good. Well, if I see them, then as soon as I see them, I will cast that to disguise myself as imps.
Disguising the group as imps? Or yourself?
No, myself.
Alright. You are...
And then I will convince them that, well, not convince them. Going to ask.
No. Nope. You've started this. I want to see you talk these imps down.
Well, none of us noticed the imps. You turn
Nope.
into another imp.
No, you guys have no idea what's going on right now.
No one else knows what's going on. You see Mesh turn, you see the dragon turn into a fucking imp, and floats or walks or pops or whatever the fuck imp.
I will give you your choice on what you want to use to convince them. Or whatever you're going to tell these things.
I will use to tell them that I need to know where the next step is. Because something along the line has been misunderstood, and I need to know where we go next.
Huh. Wouldn't that be persuasion?
I mean, I don't
Because
really
he's just
know.
asking a general question.
Either way, it's the same fucking thing. If you want me to roll,
No, because whatever you were going to... Well, whatever you were going to roll, they rolled a 2, so... They're idiots and they're going along with it.
Do they even understand common?
We just pillaging while they finish the transformation inside. Yes, the transformation for the master. Her father gave her a new body. We got the new transformations. More power for everyone.
a new transformation? What do you mean?
You know, when tieflings become full devils.
When tieflings are full devils, that's what I remembered it was.
Yeah, well, it's going down right now in the tavern. That's why we keep bringing in souls to help.
Oh, really? Oh, well then we should go. We should be a part. Let's go.
Well, we could take that small group that's moving over there. We take them down.
Oh, you mean that one over there, as I mentioned, towards the party?
Yes, we could take them all in.
Yes? Oh.
4 people, they look powerful. We get extra reward.
Oh, extra reward. Ooh. Extra reward is always good.
More shinies. More shinies.
More shiny. So, at that point, I should probably try to notion to the group without them noticing. And that would be what role would
Roll your performance. Maybe to convince. I'm trying to imagine what you're trying to. Because did anyone know you turned into an imp?
I'm pretty sure they all saw me.
I was definitely staring at the other things.
I was letting my dice decide if I saw,
Matt knows.
because I wasn't really paying attention.
Everyone
The old-
knows.
What he was doing.
At this point, everyone knows.
Hmm.
I mean, we
I
have
was really hoping that
I mean, I don't know. Did I notice? I don't think I noticed.
I mean,
Well, they're all talking in Infernal, so you're like, Dylan, roll me
But
again
I'll-
because you got
I'll-
advantage because you're kind of excited that someone's actually talking that tongue, but not enough that you give a
Well-
shit.
No, it's not that I don't give a shit. I hate imps. They're like the rats of hell. It's just an instinctive revulsion of them.
but don't you think that if two people saw me turn into an imp,
Mhm.
that they would say, "Hey, like, what the fuck just happened?" to the rest of the party?
All right, so we're gonna rewind about 2 minutes in time. So he's talking to the imps. You two saw him turn into an imp. What the fuck are you four talking about?
I'm just gonna see what happens.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say I don't know why he's in him, but I'm just. All right.
Yeah,
Going
I don't
with the
understand.
flow.
I don't understand Infernal. I don't understand what he's doing. I'm just gonna see what happens. Go with the flow.
I'm just gonna mutter that imps are fucking disgusting.
I agree.
You're not wrong. Yeah, I agree with that as well.
We'll kill all the imps later.
Can we
Will
just
that
do
make
it
you feel
now?
better?
Don't kill me.
Wait, can we just talk about killing all the imps? That's what our conversation is. We just talk about killing imps.
Okay, now we're back to the point that you're trying to do what with the group?
I'm trying to notion to the group to come with me, the imp.
Roll your performance versus their insight.
Not bad.
No. I don't
So-
trust that imp. It looks sketchy.
All right, Matt and Dylan, you get the idea of what they're doing. Crunk wants to smash them all. And Beldrick, you don't even remember where you are. Fuck, what were we
Sorry,
doing?
what?
What were we
Yeah,
doing?
what?
So you don't. Your dementia set in a little bit. You forgot that he turned into an imp already.
All right.
All right. So Matt and Dylan, what do you want to do with the group? He's signaling for you all to go together.
All right, let's follow. Don't attack anything.
I don't trust it. As I snarl.
Gronk, if you attack things, I'm burning your picture. Until I say you can attack things.
If you burn my picture, I will kill you.
Intimidate.
Can I intimidate him back? It's an intimidation off.
Now, since I'm threatening something Crunk holds dear, can I have advantage?
Tall people, weird. It's they're all kind of gathering around you. Somehow they've got little infernal pitchforks, and they're starting to poke you guys in the back to start rallying you forward. So as you two are intimidating each other, we'll say we've made it to about here. The Hellhounds are all parting ways for the imps because you guys are their prisoners.
Also, when they started herding us along with pitchforks, I wanted to say to one of them in Infernal, if he touches near that, I'm gonna burn him from the inside out.
Roll an intimidation.
Yeah.
Just let me go.
Please be a 6. Please be a 6. Oh.
Nope.
He pries you extra hard. I'm trying.
Oh, god damn it.
Like he ripped through your pants. He broke skin a little bit.
Oh, god damn it.
You brought it upon yourself.
No, it's not that. It's just... Oh, should I?
I'm waiting. You
I'm
take
trying to
1
decide my
point of
character-
damage.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide if my character would like literally put up with that or not.
So you're here. Okay, reroll your 2 intimidations as you two are snarling at each other as you're getting round 2 of the intimidation off.
Ha!
Ooh, there you go.
Krunk's had enough at this point, and he just looks down and goes, "Stop!" And you just see Fabian like, "Okay, I'm sorry." All right, we've made it another few feet. Have you decided what you're doing yet, Maurus?
Yeah, I'm gonna grit my teeth and ignore it because you know, I like being deceptive, and we're currently being deceptive.
So
I'm gonna.
as you get to the door, the imps push you all in, and I kind of haphazard made this map. So 1 sec. Believe this is it. Oh yeah, this is it. The imps slam the door behind you as you look around. As there's all these chains holding all these corpses to the table. As the bartender sits there and cleans his cup. And this giant monster of chains just completely surrounding them. It just kind of screams in the center. And in the back of the room, in the corner, you see a cocoon of chains with little purple feathers sticking out in the beak.
Wait, which corner?
Over here, hold on, I'll just throw his fucking.
I think this may be a good time.
So, you guys walked in, and do you want to call it here?
Yeah, that would work for me.
I guess it's working. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it might be a good place to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like if we kept on with this right now,
It's a boss fight, so.
yeah, it would be way off.
Until next time, maybe.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool. I actually got the page to start playing the battle music right when I load it.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm starting to figure out newer things.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool features in this. I'm trying to figure out if I can get my bardic inspiration as a little like messenger thing where you just click it and it goes up.
Okay. I probably can one way or the other. But yeah, you guys have stumbled across a brand new devil.
I'm just glad that the Sky Self actually helped out good way.